Alright, so now continuing on with Mission 2 of the Aliens vs. Predator campaign. Yep. Yeah, there is a Mission 2. I didn't die after I was grabbed by that Xenomorph. And in a minute, you'll see what happened to me. Alright, here we go. There I am. And there's a Xenomorph. I think that's the one who grabbed me, at least. It might not be, but I'm pretty sure it is. There I go. Going on. Now I did lose my pulse rifle, and that's kind of unfortunate, but you know, you're starting the... I go this way? Yeah, I go this way. And you're starting the game over again, so I wouldn't expect them to give me a pulse rifle. And as I mentioned earlier, this one I have played over. Yep, knew it. Did I get it? Yes, finally got it. Alright, but yeah, I have played through this before, so again, I'm not going to be necessarily as startled by things as I normally would be. But really, the game that I've kind of passed the part that you'll get startled by, because the first mission was really the one designed to startle you, and then the later ones become increasingly less scary. So, I'm sorry if you kind of wanted me to see me freak out, but... you know, there's still later missions, it's entirely possible I'll freak out. My shot. Got him. Yeah, there's later missions, it's entirely possible I'll freak out. I mean, I haven't even began the Predator campaign, and while the Predator is, you know, more of a predator, or like a hunter, I can still get scared doing that. Yeah. No, Xenomorph stuff there. But I don't think I fight them. But yeah. Kind of going off of what I kind of ended with on my last, and the Mission 1 playthrough, about AVP. Going in general more to, you know, the whole series. I'm gonna go up here, because there's a gun over here. No, it's below here. Ow. Yeah, now I have the shotgun. Now, actually, before I get into the whole movie scenario, I'm gonna talk about the shotgun first. Alright, so the shotgun is actually in the series. I don't remember who, but one of them pulls it kind of out of their backpack. Like, after they have to collect the ammo. One of them pulls it out of their back, and says he likes to keep this for close encounters, which is actually the name of an achievement, and it's to kill, by the way, that's the facehugger, and it's to kill a certain amount of enemies, I think like 5, with your, shotgun. No, it's probably more than 5, but it's to kill a certain amount of enemies. Got him. Did a lot better than I used to do in the previous walkthrough. I think there's another one in here. No, I'm good. Oh wait, I need that. But yeah, it's to kill a certain amount of enemies with it, and that is, he does say, I like to keep this for close encounters, and that's important, that's the name of the achievement. So there's another example of movie quotes being used as achievement names. Oh, crap! Scary. Don't like facehuggers. But yeah. And so the shotgun is actually in the game. So yeah, a lot of the stuff that they've made is actually in the game. And the pistol, too, that's also in the game. Like, also, when they go to collect, you know what, I don't know where it is, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick this up and put it in. And then run. is when they collect the ammo, they're in, oh, where is it? Some location. I can't think. Oh yeah, when they're in the refinery, and they collect weapons, because the refinery is a fusion reactor, and their weapons are explosive, so firing them in the refinery would possibly cause it to explode, which would be pretty much like a fusion bomb, which, you know, if you've seen what which is pretty much, you know, the hydrogen bomb. So if you've seen what that does, you can understand why you don't want that. See up there, see, I was looking for guns. Why you don't want that to happen. So they collected rounds, and then one of the guys pulled out his shotgun and said he liked to complete this close encounters. And then there's a short little clip where you see the sergeant, I don't remember his name, pull out his pistol. So they do actually have the pistol in the game. This isn't just something they came up with. Now, of course, the pistol doesn't have unlimited ammo, but they wanted to create something like that, because you can't beat up a xenomorph, and even if you could, it's not fair. So, yeah, they need to give you some weapons. Yeah. Oh, crap! Got him. Come on, close. I could have killed him, but I didn't want to waste the ammo, so I just ran. Oh. Aha. But yeah, so they do actually have those weapons in there. And now back to what I was going to talk about before, you know, I found the shotgun. But, you know, I wanted to mention that first, is the movies. And, yeah. And before I get into that again, it's a lot easier to kill the enemies with the shotgun. Which is good, because this means I probably won't die a lot. And it also means it probably won't take 45 minutes. So that's good. Jesus, big explosion. But yeah, the movies, now a lot of people don't typically like Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection, and I can understand Alien Resurrection, because in Alien Resurrection, what happens to Ripley is she gets cloned, which, quite frankly, I think is kind of cheating. I mean, if they had established that you can clone somebody earlier in the series, like even at the end of Alien 3, if they mentioned, hey, we can always clone you, you know, then I would have been fine with that. But the fact that they just kind of brought up cloning right, in the series, like when they, right when they needed it, I thought was kind of cheating, because it's like, well, you can't do that, that's not fair. So, that's probably what I was like, because of its transition to it. But overall, like, I mean, sure, it wasn't probably the best movie, but I don't think it was really a bad movie. I think just what made it suffer is the transition.
The elevator controls. I've got zero access, so you'll have to bypass it on site.
It's gone over here. Yep. Thought I heard somebody. And again, I'm not looking for collectibles, I'm looking for guns. Well, that sounded fun. When I played it through the first time, I was really freaking out over that, and I thought it was kind of amusing. But now being on casual, I just shot him right away. That kind of sucks. Maybe I'll be scared by the face hugger later. But yeah, going back to the movies. In Alien 3, I think what made it suffer is its comparison to Aliens. And I'm gonna collect the ammo before I go on. Because, you know, I watched Alien 3 recently, and I thought, this isn't that bad of a movie. I mean, I think it's kind of a good movie. But the scenario is Aliens was a really good movie, in my opinion, and most people's opinion. So, I think what made Alien 3 suffer is it just had the unfortunate position of coming after Aliens, and then not being a similarly amazing movie. So, because, no, like, I think if Alien 3 came after Alien, like, somehow could come after Alien, like, directly after, I think it would have been, like, a lot more. Oh, I'm gonna... Because, you know, Alien 3 was, again, okay, but... And it would have been... But not, like... Aliens. Good. Yeah. So I think... I think... Alien 3 just had the unfortunate position of being after there. Because, you know, I watched it recently, it was a decently good movie. And then Aliens, of course, was just a really good movie. You know, just great. They had the Queen, and it was kind of, they had the Marines. As I mentioned, a lot of this is really based off of Aliens, and so they added a lot of the Queen, so I just think they just added a lot, it kind of added to it and made it a really good movie, and kind of having it war almost. I'm gonna look for ammo first. Alright, control room is this way. But yeah, so, and then Alien was a good movie, and it being first, it didn't have to, like, live up to any standards set by any of the later three, so, you know, it had the fortunate position of being first, so, you know, it could be okay with, you know, just a good movie, not like a, I mean, I don't want to overplay the quality of Aliens, or underplay the quality of the other movies, because I think they were all good. It's just... Oh, by the way, that's Bishop. It's just, you know, I just wanted to kind of point out why they were disliked or liked. And by the way, I didn't really show it much, but that scene was actually from the beginning of this whole series, like, before, actually the cutscene at the beginning of Mission 1. But, I mean, if you want to see it, you can go also on YouTube. It's kind of my thinking, and I don't exactly know why I didn't play it, but, you know, I just didn't play it, so sorry about that. I guess if you want to see that cutscene, you can find it elsewhere on YouTube. I'm not sure where, but I'm sure you'll find a place. Right here is Xenomorph. Oh, crap! Oh, by the way, I'm already doing better on my not dying by having this at casual. Because, well, first off, I haven't lost 1 bar of health, which, you know, is a little upsetting. I don't want it to be too easy. But, on the plus side, I also haven't, died any. Which kind of goes with the not losing a bar of health. Because, you know, when I was hacking the elevator to get on it, I normally I died a couple times, you know, doing it the first time, so it's not that I didn't die this time, so I can just, you know, continue on without having to redo anything so much. Yep. And I also died going through there. And also, as I mentioned, the hack device, that is actually in the game. At the beginning, just when they get dropped off, oh, by the way, here's the flamethrower, which is also in the game, and I think I might actually, yeah, I'll talk about this later. And I don't like it as much as the 2 weapons I have now, but again, because this isn't me playing for fun, I'm going to take it and show you what it's like. Yeah. That was a weapon back here. But yeah, the hack device is, I think it's Hudson, maybe?
Looks like you found the hive.
That's what that does. Yeah, I think it might have been, I think it was probably Hudson. Got him. Right, I got him. Who mentioned that, who hacked the device, like, when they were going over to get out of the, they're going over to get in to the area, to like the compound. The door wouldn't open, so they had to actually hack the door. So the hack device is actually in, well, not the hack device itself, but hacking is actually in there in the control panel. So they did actually have to hack something, so it's not something they just came up with. And then the flamethrower is also in the game. The movie, it's obviously in the game, because I have it. Like, it might have, I think it was in there earlier, but the most, the best example where you can see it the best is, when Ripley goes to get the little girl, Newt is her name. No, I didn't kill him, that's kind of unfortunate. The chest buster, that is. There we go. And here's what it's like. Oh, crap! Yeah, that's what the thing does. It doesn't kill them instantly, but it is a sure kill. As long as you catch them on fire, they are going to die. So you wait for it. Well, they're kind of gonna hurt. See, look, it exploded. But yeah, what was I talking about originally? Oh, the flamethrower. When Ripley goes to rescue Newt, she actually takes the flamethrower and duct tapes it to the pulse rifle she's using. And she does actually use it to burn a bunch of eggs when the Queen releases them, kind of. Like, when she's going to rescue Newt, she actually encounters the Queen with all her eggs. And when she, like, threatens the Queen, like, I'll burn your eggs if you don't let us go. So, when the Queen does end up... The Queen initially looks like she's gonna let him go, but when the Queen doesn't actually let him go, or, like, opens an egg to try and, you know, use them to further their species. Crap. I'm just gonna go in the elevator and try and avoid it. Alright, good. Yeah, I don't like facehuggers, but it's not as obvious as when I was freaking out, which is a little unfortunate, because I thought that was kind of funny, as I already mentioned. And hold on, I know your secrets. Oh, by the way, there's also a second shot to this, which, like, I think it fires both barrels, just like there was the secondary shot of firing grenades on the pulse rifle. I don't like to use it a lot, because I don't notice it do that much more damage, and it just uses up twice the amount of ammo. Crap. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better on this. I haven't died at all so far. Normally I would have died a couple times. Like, several times already. And I'd probably be at, like, close to 30 minutes by now. And I actually don't need to go down there this time. So that's nice. I should also save myself some time. Yeah. Oh, crap. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, right, the flamethrower. She uses it to kind of, like, show her, and then when the Queen does, you know, kind of, it looks like she's gonna let him go, but doesn't, but then tries to capture them with a, with a facehugger. Ripley then burns up all the eggs, you know, because, you know, she shouldn't have done that, which then angers the Queen, and she then goes in after them. You know, I find the flamethrower a lot easier to use on easy, but, you know, it kind of makes sense that something's easier to use on easy. So, I mean, I'm probably not going to use it a lot, but, because I do prefer the pulse rifle and shotgun. But I do want to at least use it. And I mentioned the Queen, you know how it's got the 6... Oh, I didn't talk about the Queen. Well, the Queen, is similar to the adult Xenomorph, except it's got 6 spines instead of 4. It's over twice the size, and it has this crest type thing. Sort of like that. Well, actually exactly like that, because that is the Queen. And they do also have that egg layer ovipositor thing. It's similar to some ways to that of a termite. You know, the life cycle is, again, similar in some ways to that of a termite, ant, or bee. And there, now you've seen pretty much every life stage of the Xenomorph. Oh, yay. Face Hugger Central. Woo! I didn't know I could get my voice that high, actually. I don't feel comfortable with this. Like, I'm awful shy. Quite frankly. No, no, no. Stay there. Stop. Stop moving so I can kill you. Thank you, you're very accommodating. I hear noises. I finished up all my thoughts, right? Let's see, I talked about the game, the movies, I talked about the pistol. Oh yeah, and you pretty much... The only 2 weapons you haven't seen are the scoped rifle, which you'll see in the next walkthrough, and the smart gun, which you'll see in the 4th one. And those of you who've seen the movie know what this smart gun is, so I'm not going to bother explaining that. And since you're going to see the scoped rifle in the next video, I'm not going to bother explaining that, because I'll just explain it then. Oh, and I haven't talked about the Predator, so I should probably explain the Predator in the next video, too. There's a lot of stuff you should be looking forward to in the next video. Don't worry, it's going to be released soon. I just have to make it. Of course, by the time you're seeing this, I'm sure I've already recorded and edited. I'm just storing it for me to release it later. Which in some ways might be more annoying. So sorry about that. Yeah, but I do like... Actually, another thing I just thought of. I do like how they've included so much stuff from the movies in the series. Because after watching the movies relatively recently, I realized... Hold on, I'm gonna pick up this. Because I know I'm gonna need it. I realized how much of the stuff they've actually included. Like, they've included the flamethrower, the smart gun, the pulse rifle, the shotgun. The sculpt rifle is new, but they did include the pistols, not surprisingly. Oh, too close. Oops. There we go. Yeah, the Queen is very resilient. But yeah, they've included, you know, pretty much the entire life cycle of the Xenomorphs. The whole very Weyland-Yutani-esque buildings. Weyland-Yutani itself. You know, a lot of stuff. The face hugger, of course. But, you know, making an alien game, they kind of have to include that. Boom! Nope, I missed. Huh. I'm gonna want to kill him first. Oh hey, I shot him in the head and it didn't kill me. Because if you're doing this on normal... Yeah. Alright. That went actually a lot quicker, not dying. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, because it's like 20 minutes shorter than it would have originally been. But yeah, they included a lot from the series. And yeah, I can't think of other stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know how I managed to get under that. I don't think I would actually manage to do that. But yeah, this is the end of walkthrough mission 2 for the Marines. So, see you in mission 3.